Clark's first look at Augusta National came just after 8 a.m., with the Friday leaderboard still blank and the estimated 90,000 patrons who file through the gates over the week still trickling in. 10 minutes into the walk, she turned to her father, pointed at the drop from the 10th tee to the green, 110 feet by the numbers, and joked that Iowa's strength coach could count this as hill training. The comment fit her reputation, the All-America guard who logged more scoring mileage in 4 college seasons than any player in NCAA Division I history, 3,951 points on the official ledger, never turns off the competitive math. Her next calculation involved concessions. The price board listed the Georgia Peach ice cream sandwich at $3, same as the honey wheat chicken salad sandwich she had circled weeks earlier while studying TikTok merch hauls. She ordered both, then laughed that the treat's 290 calories would require 4 extra made threes to erase, appropriate for a shooter who owns the NCAA career record for triples as well, with 548. 40 yards away, a small group asked about her rookie WNBA season. She answered the same way she fills a box score, quickly and with numbers: 19.2 points, 8.4 assists, 5.7 rebounds per game, 122 made threes, and a league record 337 assists all in year 1. She added that her assist average led the entire league, something no first-year player had done since the statistic was officially tracked. Indiana's front office would argue her biggest number wasn't on the floor, but in the seats. Fever home attendance jumped 320%, the largest single-season rise for any WNBA franchise, and forced the club to accelerate plans for a $78 million practice facility. League-wide, total gate figures climbed enough to push average attendance above 8,400 in Connecticut and over 6,500 in Washington, 2 benchmarks insiders tag as profitability lines. Clark shrugs at the economics, but concedes it feels different to hear a low roar instead of high school gym chatter when the ball tips. She can quote her own golf metrics, too. Handicap 16, best round mid-80s, swing speed somewhere in the low 90s when she catches one. That puts her in the neighborhood of Steph Curry, whose +1 handicap has become part of Warriors folklore. Clark actually referenced Curry during one of Augusta's quiet lulls, recalling how he once skipped a recovery lift to pound range balls after a playoff loss, then dropped 45 points in the next game. She sees that story as Proof Golf's mental reset translates across sports. By the 6th green, she was stopped again, this time by volunteers noting the Masters' no-phone policy. Clark said the absence of screens amplifies every cheer the way a packed Carver Hawkeye Arena used to erupt on her 30-foot heat checks. She knows the acoustics. Iowa sold out 56 straight home games during her senior year run and averaged 14,998 fans, the second largest figure in women's hoops history behind Tennessee's 1998 mark. Those crowds watched her dish 1,144 career assists, 4th most in Division I record books, and hit free throws at an 87% clip. The statistical resume keeps going because she keeps stacking data. Nike noticed, reportedly finalizing an 8-year deal worth $28 million that would make her the highest paid women's basketball endorser ever. Net worth estimates sit near $3.4 million before factoring in the rookie WNBA salary scale and international off-season options, though she cautions that shoe contracts often remain incentive-heavy. Master security guided her family toward the back 9 just before noon, where the average patron burns roughly 1,100 calories on the undulating walk, another number Clark logged with half-serious intent. The steepest climb up to the 9th green has a 9% grade. The sharpest descent from 10T to fairway falls 110 feet over 510 yards. The family marveled at those slopes, in part because the camera flattens them on TV, the same way highlight mixes can flatten the difficulty of hitting 25-footer after 25-footer with a 6-foot defender in your jersey. At a quiet spot behind 13T, Clark explained her off-season routine. She logged 72 holes in the 10 days following the Fever's playoff exit, including 9 with Nelly Korda and another loop with Annika Sorenstam, where, by her count, she flushed 4 drivers and duck-hooked 2. She called the nerves worse than a Final Four tip-off, but treasured the data. Ball flight tracker readouts told her exactly how far off center her misses tendencies sit, information she craves the way shot chart analytics inform her pick-and-roll decisions. A reporter from Golf Monthly asked whether she saw parallels between WNBA scouting reports and a caddy's yardage book. Clark's answer was precise. In basketball, we study synergy clips to see if a big closes on the high side or low side. Here it's whether Rays Creek runs left or right at Amen Corner. Different surfaces, same principle, pattern recognition. That exchange drew a light applause from the gallery, another reminder that the Masters crowd is small by major championship standards, yet unusually attuned. Augusta caps daily turnout below 40,000 for competitive rounds, roughly one-third of U.S. Open traffic. Stat questions kept coming, so she kept delivering. Someone asked about three-point volume as a pro. She noted her rookie rate of 8.1 attempts per game translated to 34% accuracy, down from a college career, 38.8%, but she expects a second-year bump after adjusting to deeper lines and faster defenders. Another wanted to know how she balanced shot selection with record chasing. Her response, when you lead a league in assists, teammates trust the green light, and that trust sharpens efficiency more than any advanced metric. Mid-afternoon, ESPN's cameras caught her comparing club head lag to follow-through mechanics. She pointed out that her signature release, right wrist locked, left index finger steering, mirrors the deceleration she's learning with wedges, where controlling spin can shrink dispersion from 18 feet to 12 feet on approach shots inside 100 yards. Those numbers matter because the PGA Tour average proximity from 100 to 125 yards sits at 17 feet. Any improvement makes an average amateur suddenly tour adjacent in one micro skill.